Did you know that Sundays are supposed to be for fun, relaxing, reconnecting with your partner, and having a great time? They are. Yeah. And they can be. They sure as hell aren't going to be if you keep going at it the way you two have been going at it lately. Hell, you can't even look at each other right now, let alone talk. We're going to fix that. Subscribe. Join our community. We're building things one step at a time. So tonight, we're going to deal with getting the two of you back to actually being able to say a couple of civil words to one another on a Sunday. One of the toughest days of the week, especially if you've got kids, now that everybody's gone back to school, right? So much tension, so much pressure. A lot of it we put on ourselves by not dealing with some of the stuff that we should have dealt with during the week. And it's carried over. And sometimes it's carried over from a couple of weeks. So here we go. Get your pad and paper ready. This is life-changing. Life-changing. Healthy relationships are like a healthy business. They have shareholders. You know who they are. If you've got kids, I don't need to tell you how many shareholders you got. So you're going to take every Sunday, you and your partner are going to sit down. It's before alcohol is involved, preferably in the morning after the dust is out of your eyes and maybe you've had a coffee or two, and you're going to spend an hour. It's going to take an hour your first few weeks. It dwindles down to like, sometimes you can just do it in like 10, 15 minutes, but you are going to take a frickin' serious look and inventory on both of your lives. No holes barred, no egos, no frickin' egos. You're going to write on paper, both you and your partner, where you want the two of you to be this time next Sunday when you have your meeting again. Your first meeting is your toughest because you're going to pull everything out and you're going to put down on paper everything about where you are right now. Bills that are past due, things that you need to get done that haven't gotten done, and you're going to both do it. And it's funny, the minute you start writing this stuff down, it doesn't feel half as heavy as it was that you were carrying it on your shoulders, okay? And yeah, there might be some tears, but the thing is, the tears are actually a sign that you guys are going to work together because you both care enough about each other to actually try this method. And trust me, it works. It's some of the hardest homework you're ever going to do, but in the end, you're going to thank yourselves for doing it. You have your weekly meeting. You write down where you want to be next week at this time. You're going to prioritize what is on fire that needs to be addressed right now. For a lot of folks right now, it's a lot of stuff about finances. It's a lot of insecurity. Shay and I, for over 2 years after our trucking company failed, our family relied on the food bank for almost 2 years. So I know where you're at. There's an old saying about how you eat an elephant, you eat it a bite at a time. And when you guys are in a situation where you're in right now, you get out a bite at a time, but you're not biting each other anymore. Okay? Relationships aren't you on one end of a rope and your partner on the other end of a rope, tugging in different directions. You both are on the same end of the rope, tugging in the same direction. Any of this is resonating and maybe stinging a little bit, please put a like, put a comment. Here for you. This channel is our lives open to help you. We are more in love today than we were 20 years ago.